So today we're looking at this incredible little artifact. It's a small, rough stone that tells a story spanning 150 years, all the way from the dusty mines of South Africa to a fancy London auction house. What in the world could make it so special? Well, let's find out. Just take a really close look at this. It's not just some rock, it's basically a time capsule. This is a real, genuine relic from the very first days of the great Kimberley diamond rush in South Africa. It's a tangible piece of history you can actually see. And get this small rock with its tiny little diamond stuck inside, it recently sold for a whopping $14,000. Yeah, you heard that right. That's a serious price tag for something that looks like it was just pulled out of the ground, which I guess in a way it was. So that brings us to the big question, right? What turns a simple chunk of rock into a treasure that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars? As we're about to see, the answer is a whole lot more interesting than just the diamond itself. To really get to the bottom of this, we've got to rewind the clock. So let's go all the way back to the wild, dusty, and honestly super exciting days of the Kimberley diamond rush. That's exactly where the story begins. Okay, so the story kicks off back in 1871. The discovery of diamonds in South Africa started what they called the New Rush. It was just this frantic, chaotic scramble that pulled in tens of thousands of people from all over the globe, all of them hoping to get rich quick. Then, just 2 years later, right in the middle of all that madness, our little rock was given as a gift. And after that, it basically vanished for over 150 years before popping up again at a London auction. I mean, that is quite a journey. Let's talk about the rock itself for a second. It's a special kind of rock called Kimberlite, or what the miners called blue ground. Think of it as the elevator that brings diamonds up from super deep within the earth. Now, seeing a diamond still in its original home, the Kimberlite matrix, is incredibly rare because almost all of them get ripped out right away. But the geology? That's only part of the puzzle. The real value here, the thing that makes it so special, is the human element. This wasn't just some rock dug up for profit. It was a gift. It was a personal memento from a very specific moment in time. And this is where that human connection really comes in. Forget about the diamond for just a minute and look at this perfectly preserved handwritten label. It has somehow survived, still attached to the rock, for a century and a half. This tiny piece of paper is what takes this artifact from being a cool geological specimen to a really powerful story. Let's actually read what it says. Reverend W. Thompson, a token of esteem from the Congregational Church, De Beers, New Rush, May 23, 1873. It's even signed by the secretary. This simple note just changes everything. It's a snapshot of a community, a gift of respect, happening right in the middle of a totally chaotic diamond rush. Okay, so let's put all the pieces of this puzzle together. Why isn't this rock just rare, but a true, one-of-a-kind relic? The auction house that sold it, they didn't mince words. They called it exceptionally scarce. Now, when experts in this field use language like that, you are looking at something really, really special. But what is it exactly that makes it so rare? Well, it really comes down to this perfect storm of three things. First, it's a surviving geological sample from that specific crucial moment in history. Second, it has a visible diamond still stuck in it. Like we said, most were immediately pulled out for their cash value. And third, and this is the absolute kicker, it still has its original, dated, and signed presentation label perfectly intact. A combination like that is it's virtually unheard of. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? This rock was a messenger from way back in 1873, and its story was preserved completely by chance. It really makes you wonder, how many other human stories, other tokens of esteem, other forgotten moments are still out there, just waiting to be found, locked away in stone?